Hi everybody. Hello Aquarius. How are you? Hope everything's doing good. Hope you guys are all well. Oops. See if I can fix that a little bit. Hopefully it stays good. It's being a little crazy. All right, so we're gonna just start. I'm gonna just get into it. Welcome to my channel. This is Just Keep Swimming 1111. Hope I find you in a good mood today. Hopefully things are good. You know, if not, this too shall pass. So this is for the sun, moon, rising, or Venus Aquariuses. For those of you that have a Venus in the 11th house, that could also count. And for those of you women that are looking for a husband, Jupiter could also be in the sign of Aquarius. And even your 7th house can be in Aquarius. So for all of those Leo risings, Leo ascendants, Leo moons, Aquarius would be your 7th house, okay? So let's just go ahead and see what's going on with the sign of Aquarius. Hi, Samuel. You're a rising Aquarius? That's awesome. I never knew that. I didn't know that about you. That makes a lot of sense. You're very smart. You're very, very smart. Yeah, I actually have a rising Aquarius in my D10, which is my career chart. The 10th divisional chart in Vedic is about the 10th house. It's about your career. And yeah, if you have an Aquarius rising in that D10 also, that means that you're bound to work amongst the people. You're bound to be a leader. You're bound to work with groups. You're bound to work in media, in front of the camera, or just with lots of people, you know, working with groups. So yeah, a lot of Aquarius people are excellent leaders. They're excellent in groups, natural born leaders. So how many of you guys did your new moon rituals? Hopefully you guys did your homework. Hopefully you did. Hi, Denise. Hi. Yes, Denise, Friday as in today, love. Yes, Denise, you and I today. All right, so, okay, let's go into this. Aquarius, what's up with you, love? Let's just go ahead and get some oracles. You guys are going to be excited because I'm spoiling you. I actually got one of my new decks delivered today. It is the Love Oracles. Ooh, ooh. So you get to get one of those as well. Just saying. I don't know what's going to be up in there, but okay. All right, Spirit, please show me what's up with the Aquarius people. Give me an overall energy for the Aquarius people. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the number 33, the door to romance is opening. Wow, talk about omens. I literally get this in the mail, the love oracles, and then you have the door to romance card. I think that's a sign, Aquarius. Okay. How are Aquarius's natural leaders? They usually work well organizing a group, Samuel. They can gather everyone together and instruct them. You know, let's just say it was a scavenger hunt. They would be the one with the map and the information and the list and kind of telling everybody, you go down that aisle, you go down that aisle. Sam, you come with me. Let's go over here. So they lead. They kind of lead the group, and that's what Aquariuses do. They give instructions to groups. So believe it or not, mature Aquariuses make excellent politicians because obviously what do? They lead groups of people. And I guess that's why in all astrology, Aquarius is seen as a political sign. Also, Leo, their 7th house is seen as a political sign. Also, Sagittarius and Gemini. Interesting. But anyways, you guys definitely have romance coming back into your lives. Can we also seem a little bossy? Yep, that's right, Marilyn. I don't believe this, Aquarius. The card that comes out for you is the number 44. So what's the freakiest thing we see? 44 and 33. Oh, and I look up at my camera and it's 4 minutes and 44 seconds as I said that. So are you seeing double numbers? I think so. I think you're seeing a lot of doubles. I think you're just seeing number sequences, but this is about coming together and stabilizing a relationship. So love is definitely on the Aquarius's mind, and love is coming in for the Aquarius. So let's talk about that. All right. This is dealing with family, love, or emotions. Family, love, or emotions. This came in Capricorn's extended yesterday. Really beautiful. But this is the Queen of Cups, all right? This card. The woman on this card wears a butterfly in her hair. She holds a lovely large heart in her hands. For a woman, this card upright could be a reflection of your own state, peaceful emotion, and receptivity for love. Or it might be a message that your family issues are going to resolve. You're an intuitive woman who understands the emotions of life, and you're bringing that awareness to all that you do. This card upright could also indicate the presence of a female, or a female friend or teacher or a lover who's ready to help you with issues of love, family, and emotions. This is an even-tempered, caring person who resonates with you and your emotions. This could also portend to a new love interest or friend coming your way. Wow, so love is coming towards Aquarius. It is what it is, guys. Everyone is going to be so jelly of your reading. Seriously. Then you got the door to romance. Incredible. Let's read that. New beginnings in love. Whether you're looking for a new relationship or just a more loving relationship that you're in, the door with this heart opens to a new beginning in your experience. New love may be arriving, and you are being brought together by a strong, resonant connection. This also may be a call from the past or a past life. It could be a new tenderness about to bloom in the heartfelt affection. This relationship already exists energetically, so when this card appears in your spread, make sure that you're projecting the kind of self-loving energy that you want to receive from others. Be aware that the universe returns your self-caring treatment. Do you? It's ready to open that door. Are you? So kind of check yourself. Are you giving off the vibe of love? I think you are. To be honest, I think you are, Aquarius. You're absolutely giving off the vibe of love today. Okay. Let's get some tarot out here. I think I'll just use my tarot then. Love, 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 love. I just feel so good doing Aquarius's reading. I'm like, God, seriously, I want all this love. I really hope my Aquarius energy comes in today in this reading because I want this reading. I don't really have Aquarius, but I think in my D9 Navamsha, my Venus moves to my 11th house. So I think so. I'm not sure. That would be great. And, you know, if not, this would have to do with career. If you're looking at this from a career perspective, it doesn't mean that you're going to have love come through in your career. I mean, I guess that could happen. But really what I think it means is you're going to fall back in love with what you do. I know. It's okay to be alone sometimes.
Well, I don't want to. I need someone.
No, you do not need someone. Go love on Sumo.
Why?
Because he's fun. Now go on.
He doesn't have hands like me.
Well, he has a beautiful little sweet kiss.
I know.
And he likes to shake.
And Mom.
What?
I really want a real person.
Well, you go ask your real persons upstairs.
Why?
Go ask them. Go ask Maggie, Mariah, and Daniel and see what they want to do.
No, I didn't.
Close my door, please. I need quiet. Hey, Kaylin, can you close my door, please? Can you close my door? Love ya. Thank you. All right. All right. Sorry about that, guys. A lot of action going on. We've got a full house over here. I usually do, but yeah. Okay, so Aquarius, what's coming up for you? What is coming up for Aquarius? I feel really good about your reading today. Ooh, options. So you have the Seven of Cups coming up for you. This is beautiful. This really is beautiful. Oh, and I turned that. Apparently things want to bug me today. Okay. So this is about choices and options and doors opening. So I put chalices on doors in the sky, just like pick a cup, pick a door, pick a chalice. There's so many options and choices. You might have a hard time picking. You might have a hard time choosing which direction you really want to go. Okay. Love is coming in, bottom of the deck, crossing you, the Knight of Cups. You know, guys, I have to tell you the truth. Really. I think there's a water sign that's going to be wanting to have a relationship with you. Okay. This is Pisces, but it can also be Scorpio or Cancer. Okay. But there is somebody kind of rushing in to give you some love. Okay. This person has been watching you since July. If that's a sign, they've been looking at you. They've been kind of observing you. Maybe they're going to approach you this month. Okay. In your past, you have the High Priestess, which is secretive, keeping to yourself, being isolated. Okay. I think you've just been alone much of the time. And Matthew coming in saying, I need someone. I don't want to be alone. Maybe is an omen because you don't want to be alone. You want someone in your life. You've been calling this person in psychically, intuitively, and magically.
Mom, she told Danny to go away.
Okay. What are you dealing with right now?
And Danny's not going to stay with me.
Making choices. Kaylin's outside. Go visit her.
Okay.
Two of Wands, which is the path. So currently you're trying to find what direction you want to go in. I think for a lot of Aquariuses, you may be thinking about, there's a few people that want to date you. You know, maybe there's a few people that you want to date, because sometimes it's the other foot, right? Either you want to date a few people or a few people want to date you. You pick. But right now, you're trying to make up your mind. You're just trying to figure it out for yourself. Which is the better choice? And so you're kind of just back and forth asking yourself these questions. Ooh, in the future, there's a ticking time bomb. There's something ready to explode in the future. A breakthrough. I feel like somebody's blowing up a dam. I feel like they really are. There's been a dam blocking you from love. Some kind of an obstacle. Tell me about the obstacle for Aquarius. Show me the obstacle for Aquarius. Five of Swords. So there is some conflict. There is some problems with someone, okay? There was some fights, some arguments, and some competition. All right, there was other people involved. And I think this is what's been cleared away. There's been other people involved that are no longer involved, if that makes any sense. Family may have also gotten in the way, okay? I do feel like there's been some protective family members that might have scared some people away from you. You know, maybe a cousin, maybe brothers and sisters, maybe a mom or dad, maybe even friends, you know? And they were just scaring either this person off from you or scaring you off from other people. But there was interference in this new beginning that you wanted, and I don't think that's going to be a problem anymore. Spirit, tell me about this future situation. How is this going to be looking for Aquarius? I want to know more about the future and how this is going to start looking. I want to know. Ooh, Aquarius, you got your card. You got the Star card. Whoop, whoop. I love it when cards come out for their own sign, right? So you get wish fulfillment. You get what you want. You manifested it. It's yours. There's peace. There's happiness. Spirit's blessing you, okay? There's like a big peace here, a wave of rest, a wave of peace, and just complete happiness, to be honest. The other card that came out was a King of Pentacles. And this is talking about security, stability, financial security, commitment, okay, marriage coming in, wealth, okay, abundance. So not only are you going to have, you know, romantic bliss, you're going to have financial pentacles in that pocket. You guys are going to be feeling good. I do feel like if this is a career, there's been a blockage in your career for quite some time, especially the past 7 months. Career has been a problem. Whether you hated coming to work and it was a struggle, or you just didn't have work. But over the next 30 days, the dam is going to be opened, and you're going to have a new job, or you're going to have comfort and ease in your career. Okay, well, she must have went back inside. Excuse me, guys. I really have to get him settled here. I'll be right back. I'm trying to work, and you need to go. I'm not kidding. There's other people over here who need to be here. I don't care. You can be here while I watch videos. I'm working. You have your sandwich. Calm down. Okay. So, like I was saying, if it's work, a breakthrough in career, maybe you get over that writer's block. Maybe you finally finish a project. Maybe you finally complete something. Sometimes we go through these Saturn blockages because Saturn rules Aquarius. And Saturn has been in retrograde. And when that happens, Saturn kind of gets lazy and frustrated. And that could make Aquarius feel all of those things, okay, with career. Frustrated or lazy or both, okay? You're finally going to get down to business. You're finally going to start working towards something very seriously. You're going to give it a lot of thought. You're going to have a lot of money, okay? And that has to do with your career. In love, you're going to be blessed, Aquarius, because I think this person that's a water sign mostly has some strong earth. Maybe it's their Vedic, maybe it's just a rising or, you know, a Venus, but this person has some strong earth. They're very grounded. They're very good for you. Are you going to be happy with this person? Yeah. Bottom of the deck. You have 10 of Cups. Life went from drab to glam. Life went from miserable, lonely, frustrating, boring, to extremely happy and vibrant and romantic. The person that's going to be with you is very romantic. This person's going to open doors for you. Unless you're a guy, then that's weird. I don't know. But the romance level in your relationship is just old school, okay? Bottom of the deck is Queen of Cups, which is Cancer. Wow. Okay, here's the 3 signs, and I'll check in it on the extended, but Pisces, Capricorn, and Cancer, prominent in this reading, period. Something's going on with that besides your own sign, Aquarius, okay? Somebody's coming in like that. I have to say Capricorn's really big because we have the Devil card down here, and I was only going to pull 4 cards, but this was sitting there at the bottom. So overall, bottom line, ooh, we have divorce. We have someone that maybe was in a situation, they had to get divorced, they had to get separated, they're free. That was the blockage. The dam is broken. I don't know. I can't talk. The dam is broken. The blockage is broken. There's a breakthrough. There's a breakthrough with you and this person. Wherever there was conflict, wherever there was other people, okay, that has been dealt with. Yeah. They're going to come towards you now with the Hanged Man. They're getting a different perspective. It's taken them a while, but they're going to be getting a different perspective on your guys' relationship. And they're going to be conquering the devil. And you're going to win. There's a win for Aquarius because of the Star card. There's no doubt in my mind. Bottom of the deck is Four of Swords. This is a healing period for you. This is peace. This is quiet. This is peace of mind. You're finally going to get to rest your mind because you've been very worried. You've had some hard times and you've been alone. Very lonely, and you're just not going to be lonely anymore. You finally have a partner in life that wants to have a business with you. I do feel like you and this future person are going to own your own business together because of the King of Pentacles. I think that you and this person are going to open up a business, maybe a couple businesses. I think you're going to be very prosperous. I think there's going to be a lot of money involved. I think the happiness is going to be very blissful. And I think there's going to be romance. And for those of you at that age, I think there's going to be family. I think there's going to be babies, maybe a new addition to the family. But more than anything, there's going to be a load of romance coming into the life of Aquarius. So you're finally meeting someone. Please don't be too picky. Don't have indecision. Don't have such a hard time deciding about this person. This person comes as a shock, and it's clearing up some old drama, and I think you're going to worry, can I trust this person? I mean, they were a devil in the past. Yes, you can trust this person. Oh, thank you, the Legend of the Phoenix. Steph, tell the guides not to bring in the chubby checker girl again. We get it. Oh, you guys are cute. I love you. Thank you so much, love. And thank you so much for that beautiful donation. So, in lieu of your new love, it's a good thing that this love oracles came in. You know what's so weird? Like, we got these love oracles before I even started your reading. And I had no idea that you guys were going to get a door to romance and the woman holding a heart. Like, I had no idea. I didn't know what this reading was going to be about. For all I know, it could have been about money. It could have been about third parties. It could have been, you know, all kinds of drama. So I'm actually really surprised that it's not. And to be honest, I'm really happy. Sorry, when you get new cards, sometimes they're a little stiff. They're a little hard to do it. Let me just clear this deck here. Okay. Spirit, please guide my hands and give me a message for the sign of Aquarius with these new love oracles. Show me through the love oracles what is coming in for Aquarius. Show me the sign of Aquarius. Keep it down. Okay. Okay. Woo. All right. You know what's funny? Aquarius people tend to be the life of the party. There's a funny saying about air signs. The Geminis send out the invitations. They're good at reaching out and communicating and staying in touch. Libra does a good job of putting out the ground rules, preparing the party, putting up the decorations, dressing up, giving it glamour, being a good host, right? Libra's like the host. Would you like an hors d'oeuvre? Would you like champagne? You know, welcome to our humble abode, you know. But Aquarius is the life of the party. Aquarius is the star. Yeah, Lady Gaga, Beyonce, right? The star of the show. The one that entertains the crowd. So Aquarius is just very beautiful. They have a lot of talent. You guys can usually sing or dance. You have some kind of a talent that the world gets to see, whether it's playing piano or writing music or writing books. But you guys are just, wow, you're the stars of the show. And I just wanted to put that out there. I don't know why. I felt like I wanted to bring that up for Aquarius. Okay, so Spirit, show me love. Show me love for Aquarius. Show me love. Show me the love. Show me the love. Woo! You went out and got the big boys. You guys went out and got Princess Diana of Wales. Okay? I mean, did you have to go all royal? Yeah, apparently you did. Better to have one night of pleasure than a whole life of misery. Don't ask, don't tell. DNA tests are for commoners. The truth is, there are many people in every marriage. Oh, shit. Damn. Okay. I didn't pick this card, guys. I'm saying, hey, no shade, no hate, no tea, no none of that on Aquarius. Nobody be judging Aquarius. Don't be judging Aquarius. We do have a little bit of a home wrecker thing going on here, okay? I'm saying though, there is some kind of a home wrecker. Now, if you're young, Samuel, this is not your situation. Samuel, you would be more like you're dating, you're going to talk to someone that maybe already has a boyfriend. You know what I mean? They're not serious, but you know, that's more for younger groups. For younger groups, you may start talking to someone or someone starts talking to you and they're already involved. Yikes, right? That's the shit that happens. Are they going to leave that person and come to Aquarius? Fuck yeah. That's what your future. This is a little naughty, a little raunchy, a little dirty. There's going to be some sex. There's going to be some romance. There's going to be some disappointments for other people because it looks like you're going to meet someone that's going to leave someone for you. Okay? Don't get mad at me. This is the reading. This is the story. Sorry, it's not going to be for everybody, but this is what comes out. And you know what? It makes sense. She's a Cancerian? Well, there you go. But listen, both of these cards are Cancer, by the way. 10 of Cups, Queen of Cups. You could be getting involved with a Cancerian. Ooh, and my file is going, my candle is going crazy. Okay. This is not for everyone, but it makes sense because you have the 5 of Swords clarifying the ticking time bomb for the future. This isn't the past. This isn't a small thing. This is a big thing. But the bomb is going to blow it up. Remember that dam I was talking about, how we're going to have a breakthrough? There's going to be a breakthrough in a relationship, okay, where someone is already kind of committed somewhere else. And it looks like Aquarius gets their wish fulfillment. Now, this relationship might start off a little raunchy. There may be some freak in the sheets. There may be some romance before there's commitment. You are going to get commitment in the end. But it starts where there's a third-party situation, hell, maybe even a 4-party situation. You might have someone, I mean, I don't know, but this is a lot of people involved. I mean, with Diana, she had Prince Charles, Camilla, her, and that hot Indian guy, or whatever he was, Lebanese, I don't fucking know. But he was hot. So yeah, she was getting hers, and damn right, because look at Charles, okay? Anyway, so Diana went and got her some, and she's a star. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. She gets what she wants. It's too bad what happened to her. There might be some energy of a DNA test. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe somebody's going to find out a baby's really not theirs. And like, yeah, I'm out of here. Or maybe someone's going to get someone Prager's. I did talk about, could be a possible addition to the family. Queen of Cups is a mama, and we do have a mama, papa, and baby right there in the baby carriage. So there could be a baby coming out of this relationship. The star can portend to a blessing, okay? A little one. a little bundle of joy. Okay, there's definitely a Capricorn involved, but I have to tell you guys, Capricorn, Cancer, what are they? Soulmates, divine fated lovers. So just putting that out there. In the past, there may have been a secret love interest. All right, just saying. Someone's going to make a move, okay, very soon, within the next 30 days. Someone's going to make a move, and there's going to be some sex. I'm just putting it out there. You're going to get romance, kisses, and love. I don't think it's going to be wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I think it's going to be passionate kissing. I think it's going to be, I'm going to stay the night. I think it's going to be rubbing down the body, the feet, making out, making love. It's not going to be some little quickie in the back seat of the Toyota. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be actual love. And someone's going to get whooped. Yeah. Someone's about to get whooped. And, you know, the devil card here is I'm attached and I can't let go. Capricorn, right? I love you. I'm into you. I'm attracted to you. I'm addicted to you. You're irresistible. I just feel like I can't let you go. I'm completely enamored with you. Some would call this karmic, you know, because it's karma with the devil, but sometimes you don't read it that way. Sometimes you just read it for what it is. An addiction, something out of your control. Okay, so somebody's going to have a sexual addiction, a love interest that's out of control. Someone is going to be, you know, pulled away by sex. I just have to tell you. But it's not just sex. If it was just sex, I would see the desire card and I would see the Knight of Wands right here. Instead of the King of Pentacles, you would get the Knight of Wands or the King of Wands in reverse. That would mean it's just sex. They're not interested in a relationship, okay? But this is different. King of Pentacles is responsible, mature, and committed. He's upright. We have the Ten of Cups, which portends to happiness. Even the bottom of my deck says the word happiness. I don't know if you guys have seen it up close. Ten of Cups, happiness, okay? So this is a happy, romantic, loving, affectionate relationship. And the Queen of Cups talks about love, romance, passion, happiness, feelings. Okay, this relationship really gets to the feelings. It's not just sex. So I'm just putting that out there for anyone that was wondering. With the Four of Cups here and the Hanged Man, it may take, you know, just a little bit longer for this person to let go of another relationship before they can move fully into your life. Okay, so that may be the Four of Cups, which is hopeless. Like, are they ever going to leave? I mean, God, guys, look at poor Diana. She was like, Jesus, can I ever divorce Charles and like live happily ever after? I think she did divorce Charles. If I'm wrong, guys, correct me, but I think Diana did divorce Charles. And I think that was like the first royal divorce in history. I don't remember. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know. Let me know if I'm wrong. But obviously it took her some time. Shit. She did. Okay, thank you so much, Joy Williams. I appreciate that. So yeah, it took her some freaking time. And then she tried to go off and be happy, and psychotic, royal, leftist, crazy ass, Illuminati bullshit wanted to, you know, kill her. Because maybe they thought she knew too much. Maybe they were just flat pissed out. I can't even talk. Flat pissed out. Seriously? Guys, if you've been watching me struggle for like 2 weeks, I have been having issues speaking. Like, I don't know what the fuck is. Oh my God. I totally get it now. Rahu is going into Taurus, which is speech. And I'm having problems because Rahu is fucking with my speech. Okay? That makes sense. And in my moon sign chart in tropical, it's in my second house of speech. So if I've been fucking talking like a retard and I'm going to struggle for the next 18 and a half months, fuck me. Jesus, I hope not. I hope not. I should just seriously, oh my God. Rahu is going to affect speech if he affects the second house or the sign of Taurus, okay? Because those are about speech. Especially, well, the second house is about speech. But since I have an Aries moon in tropical, I can see how Rahu would affect me there in the second house. Because he's moving in. So, and he's weird, strange, odd. He's malefic. And he kind of blows things up out of proportion. But he comes to stir the pot and cause trouble. And he can cause confusion. So, yeah, if my words are all jibber-jabbered, then that makes sense. But, anyways, let's just move on. Yeah, so she was just trying to move on with her little hottie batati and shit. They got all mad, you know, and they killed her. What a fucker. Can't a woman just move on and get her some? No, apparently not. Apparently the royal family wants to be a dick. And everyone can say it was an accident. It was an accident, stuff. It wasn't really she wasn't murdered. It was just an accident in the freaking tunnel. Like, somebody was drunk and they just, you know, ran into her and shit. And it was a complete accident. Yeah, it was. And how about 9/11? Oh, you know, Steph, that was a complete accident too. Like, of all the days that, you know, fucking planes were flying in the sky and we didn't have the Air Force up on people's asses like we do all the time. It was just that 1 hour of the day, and no one really could expect it. It just happened, and somehow those fucking terrorists knew. They got really lucky, and they just, you know, accidentally came into our airspace and fucking crashed our towers. And, you know, the fucking buildings fell straight down to the bottom naturally. I mean, gravity pulls south, right? So, yeah, so the buildings just fell south. There's no way that, you know, a plane would hit the top and just burn the top and that's it. Like, what? What kind of sense does that make? Wouldn't a fucking plane just knock out the entire fucking towers? Like, I don't understand why people think it would just burn the top. Like, that doesn't make sense. So, yeah, it was an accident. And, you know, Diana was an accident. Oh, please, guys, come on. We know it wasn't an accident. We know JFK wasn't a fucking accident. We know 9/11 wasn't a fucking accident. We know Princess Diana's murder wasn't a fucking accident. We know Martin Luther King wasn't a fucking accident. Let's stop playing patsy. Aquarius, we can go there. We can talk politics because Aquarius loves that shit. But for real though, okay, so there was some haters, obviously, for Diana. She was beautiful, she was young, she was stylish, she had a voice in the world, people listened. Whenever you have a voice and people listen, they want you dead. Because if you're speaking against the agenda, if you're speaking against the 1%, they want to shut you up. Look at the left party nowadays. Look at the media. There's no bias. We have some people on one side and some people on the other. We broadcast news fairly and distribute news fairly. No, it's all one way. It's only one way. It's only one party. There is no bias. There is no 50-50, let's be nice and fair. There's no fairness. And that's what happens to Diana. And so I feel like for Aquarius, the devil is people that are not fair. Okay? The devil is people that want to control, shut you up, keep things from you. The people that don't want you to be happy, the people that don't want the pee-pee. I told you, Ra is totally fucking with me. Oh my God, someday I'm going to look back at my videos and be like, God, fuck you, Rahu. Jesus. Damn. Okay, the pee-pee. The po-po, the pee-pee. The po-po and the pee-pee. Oh, shit. I'm having way too much fucking fun. Oh Oh, Lord Jesus, help me calm down for this reading. Oh, my God. I have to go. I'm so sorry. Oh, Lord, I'm crying. Ah. I'm so sorry. Okay. Oh, tears, seriously. Oh, Lord Jesus, help me. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm done cracking myself up. Oh, God. Okay, I'm good. All right. Whew. Get a grip, Steph. I make my own self laugh sometimes. I know. You get a little crazy in COVID. Anyways, I like that it says here, it's better to have one night of pleasure than a whole life of misery. Okay? So even if you have one freaking night of pleasure, Aquarius, Jesus, take it. Take it, please. Because it's better for you to have one night of this romantic, insane goddess God love than to be in drought, okay? Just end the drought, blow the dam. There is somebody's cobwebs about to get just out. We are cleaning the cobwebs out, okay? We're cleaning the pipes, fellas. There is romance. So in a good way. I think your disappointment is there is other people involved, but if you give it a little time, you're going to actually find out that this person is really into you and really does want to have a life with you. So I'm just putting it out there. Bottom of the deck. Courtney Love. Damn, she's crazy. I'm sorry, but Courtney Love is fucking crazy. She is. I see two girls scissoring each other. I see a stripper on a pole. There's all stripper thingies going on. All right. It says here, if rock stars are like leaders of religious cults, be the unvirgin Mary. Whatever that means. I don't even get that. Do you get that? I don't fucking get that. If rock stars are like leaders of a religious cult, be the unvirgin Mary. So I guess it's be the most crazy ass rock star you could possibly be. I guess that's the point. Be more than human. Be a force of nature. Be ambitious. It doesn't matter if you don't know where you're going. So turn on your love light, guys. Turn on your love light. Get freaky. Put on the lingerie. Okay, get the edible underwear. Smack that ass. Dance on a pole. Have a crazy night of sexy, crazy love. Okay? And I think that's the point. You know, are you going to make this person get whooped on you? Yes. Yes. I don't know. I don't know how you shake it, Aquarius, but apparently the way you shake it is what daddy likes. Okay. The way you work it is what mama likes. Okay. I'm just saying. However, whichever way you rock your shit, they love it. They're eating it up. Okay. This is Pringles. You can't just have one. All right. They want more than one fucking Pringle. They are not okay with the taste. They want more than that. So, hey, it works for some people, and clearly it's working for you. Oh, good God. I haven't had that good of a laugh in a long time, you guys. That is insanity. Let's just get one hidden truth oracle here for this person. Show me the devil. Show me the devil. What is the hidden truth of the devil? Show me the hidden truth. Show me the hidden truth of the devil. Ooh, okay. Well, this one came right up on the devil, like all up on his lap and shit, okay? I wish things could be different. Well, honey, listen. Listen, honey. You wish things could be different? Wait, hold on. Let me hear you. What? Oh, I wish things could be different. Oh, you said you wish things could be different. Well, guess what? You just met Genie in a bottle, and your wish is my command. Bippity, boppity, boo! I'm having way too much of fun in this fucking reading. So, bippity, boppity, boo! This person gets wish fulfillment. They actually get things to be different. The other hidden truth is, ooh, I knew it. I knew this was the devil. I knew this was the devil. I'm attracted to you. Well, duh. Duh, of course you're attracted. What the hell? Who do you think you were talking to here? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, they're super attracted, turned on. They're in a situationship. They're going to be working their way out. They definitely want you, and the attraction is what's magnetizing them to you. I'm loving it. Okay. Apparently, this is McDonald's today. I'm loving it. Right? That's the McDonald's little song. Little charm song. McDonald's, I'm loving it. And you know, I keep saying so we got the M going on. There could be something with the letter M, like somebody's name has the letter M, or it has an M sound to it, like Emmanuel or Emma. You know, doesn't have to be an M. Could be an M, but doesn't have to be. Okay, but right? That's nice. Just saying. I think your person might just say a lot when they look at you. They're like, damn it, that fucking Aquarius. Aquarius is so tasty, they're actually persuading this person out of a situation. Well, don't be haters yet. We're going to see what kind of a situation your person is in, okay? But let's see what time it is. Spirit, show me what time it is for the sign of Aquarius. Show me what time it is. Ooh, baby, you got reflection. This is lemon balm. Bottom of the deck is clarity. Okay, so you need to reflect to get some clarity. I love lemon balm. Like, seriously, I was just doing a spell last night, and I used this road opener, Art of the Root opener oil. Oh, it smells like lemon balm. I'm like taking off the top like you're actually gonna smell it. Here, YouTube, smell it. Take a whiff. Yeah, you guys, you know, they should definitely invent smell-o-vision. Like, what the fuck? Willy Wonka said that shit like forever ago. When are you gonna do smell-o-vision? Okay. Anyways, it smells like lemon balm. And it is the balm, okay? So, yes. By the way, you're going to totally freak the fuck out. Aquarius, this is the number 33. The same as this shit. 33. 33. I don't know if you guys can see that shit. What's up with the number 33? Okay? There's a sign. And threes are obviously Empress, energy of healing, growth. Something is growing. Something's about to be given birth. Okay? I also think of the 3 as mind, body, spirit, pure balance. You know, I see it as Father, Son, Holy Spirit also. The Trinity. So 3s is just a really good energy for health, vitality, and growth. Let's read it. But for you to get it twice, that's interesting. So, lemon balm, okay? Although there is a lot to reflect on, Aquarius, and even to resonate with more closely, be very careful that you do not fall into a melancholy attitude. Your faith will be tested. Use this time to appreciate what has gone before and think about how you can evolve no matter what has occurred, positive or negative. Your purpose will be connected with the events and situations in some way, and you must listen to your inner truth and your intuition. Though the path or details may seem very unfamiliar and extremely foreign, the outcome may be hard to foresee. You are being guided with greater wisdom. And I think that makes sense because, you know, here in your reading, it looks like you're going to finally find love. You're going to get turned on. You're going to have romance finally, which is what you've been wanting. And then you get disappointed because this person is tied up in another situation. And for an Aquarius not to make sense of the future, it makes you kind of nervous. Like, well, do we have a future? Are we just fucking around? Do we have an actual relationship that we are going to make a family with? You know? So this is asking you to reflect and heal on the past. Okay? What happened in your past? Let's pull some cards. What happened in the past for the sign of Aquarius? Talk to me about the High Priestess, the secrets, the hidden things, the darkness, the isolation. What I'm hearing psychically is you knew better. I'm hearing that you knew better, but you didn't listen to your intuition. There was some red flags, some signs. You haven't quite healed from that, and you're scared about going forward because of the past. Spirit, tell me about the past for Aquarius. I'm not ready for what you have to offer. Aww. So you've been burned before, okay? There was a point in time where you were definitely burned. What do you want?
Not Soundhead videos. Soundhead.
I don't like that guy.
But please.
Go to the living room with it.
Soundhead.
Close my door.
Okay.
So it's funny he said siren. So there was a point in time, guys, where the red flags were everywhere. Sirens were going off. Alarms. Like totally annoying. You knew in the past that there was a bad situation, but you got involved anyways. I also happen to believe that Princess Diana got red flags and intuitive messages that her death was approaching. And I think had she listened to her intuition, she wouldn't have been in that car that night. I feel like she definitely had a feeling, a gut feeling, don't go in this car, something bad's gonna happen. But I think love blinded her. I think the person she was with was assuring her, it's gonna be okay, Diana, we're gonna be fine. You're just nervous because of the paparazzi, or you're just, you know what I mean? Anyways, I think she knew. And I think had she listened to her gut, she would have survived that. With this number 31 going to the number 4, I'm not ready for what you have to offer. I feel like in the past, Diana shouldn't have maybe gotten into that relationship so publicly, so quick. I know she couldn't wait, and I know that any relationship she was in was going to be public. And I know she hid it for a while, but had she just spent some time on her own reflecting, and I know she was mostly alone in her marriage, but had she had that divorce and just spent some time alone, I don't think they would have been so hard on her. And I think that's that reflection. I think there's some lessons that you're learning about your past. Had you heeded your intuition in the past, High Priestess? Had you listened to your instincts and your psychic abilities? Do you think she could possibly still be alive? No. No, I don't. I think she was assassinated, basically. It's very sad, and I'm sure it was already seen in her birth chart, so that's part of destiny. You can't really fight with destiny. But I think you can manipulate destiny. You know, yes, I'm a believer in astrology. And I'm a believer of having a path that you're born to and a contract. But I'm also a believer in being a witch. I'm also a believer in manipulation. I'm also a believer in free will and magical manifesting abilities. I am a believer of manipulating the universe to your will. I'm a believer that we have godlike power because God is with us. He's in us. He is part of us. Unlike any of his other creations, we are most like him. And I think that's what the archangels, the angels, period, the other aliens out there, all the other species and all the other creations, they are lacking one very important detail that we have. And that is love. Sympathy, empathy, and love. I think we, on this planet Earth, animals and humans alike, have love. Not all, but obviously sharks are a little bit different. Snakes are a little bit different. But I believe that we do have the capability to show affection, to do kind things. I believe that humans are especially advanced in their brain with love and compassion and empathy and sympathy. And I think other creations in the universe seek us out, wondering what is different about us. How do we have this capability? Because we're part of God. God is in us. God is love. The creator source is love. Love overcomes all things. And if we have love in us, we can overcome all things. So anyways, yes, I'm a believer that we have a birth chart and a soul contract, but I'm also a believer that if you follow your intuition that God gave you, you can avoid some pretty big things. You can avoid them. I think you can make different choices. And you want to know what's even more unique, because I do palmistry. Your left hand talks about the past. And usually what you have, your markings on your hand stay the same. But your right hand changes. And as you make different choices, as you make different paths, the lines on your right hand will change. They're not going to stay the same. You'll take pictures of your palms, and in 10 years, it looks way different. So your hand changes, which is your fate. And I almost think we have a star chart right here in our palms. It talks about your love interest, your family, your career path, your mental health, your emotional health. It talks about your gifts. It talks about what you're good at. So these things change. So if this changes with you, why not your star chart? And I'm a believer that yes, even the star chart changes, because look at Vedic. You go from your birth chart to your D9 Navamsha. It's about your older, mature life, your married life. So it changes from one aspect to the other. And not a lot of people do that. To be honest, a lot of people just look at their birth chart and map out their entire life just on the birth chart. A lot of people have a hard time going into the divisional charts and looking at their future, looking at who they are as an adult. And I think that's important, because we're a soul that evolves and grows. We're not a soul that's just born and stagnant. We keep growing and changing. So anyways, your past, you were in a relationship. They were not ready to accept what you had to offer. You wanted to offer them love and romance and family. You wanted to be reborn in love, but you were reborn as a soul. Rebirth, death card, because you had to change. You had to evolve. Spirit, tell me about this person in the past for Aquarius. Is your North Node your twin flame's sun sign? No. There's no specific on those charts. The North Node does not guarantee that that's your twin flame sun sign. No. The North Node in a twin flame relationship would talk about, if you guys have similar karmas, it would talk about what you have to achieve in this life. Rahu takes you somewhere that you have to go, that you've never been before. Ketu reminds you of where you've been. Ketu is a constant reminder of the past. Rahu is taking you to new places. So the North Node is Rahu, and it just means that's the karma. Okay? See, Elizabeth, Steph, oh my God, I pulled the death card this morning for my husband. Ooh, that's scary. I would definitely do some circles of protection over him, just saying. Look what fell there, and I had no idea. Number 15, devil card, the deadly sins, the 7 deadly sins. I'm just shuffling, and look, it fell there. Okay? I had no intention, no plan. It just fell. What does this mean? Number 15, major arcana, number 15, major arcana. Could this be the same person? I don't know. I don't really know. But I know they're alike. I know there's a repeated karmic cycle here. I hope you learned your lesson from the past. There was passion and love in the past between you and this devil, between you and this person. Okay? So there was also some attachments and some obsessions. What happened in that relationship in the past for Aquarius was a separation. The distance between us is killing me. Okay? You guys had a separation in the past. It hurt you. You were working on your inner issues since then. And oops, darn it. And I think you've grown and I think you've changed since that relationship, but it really took the wind right out of you. And, you know, karma's a lot like a boomerang. You might end a situation here, cast it out, and the boomerang is way out there. And then boom, it comes back to you. Like, you know, the law of attraction, you know, it comes right back to you. So you might have casted this relationship way out there, like it wasn't time. And then it comes back to you. Okay? So anyways, could this be coming back to you? Yeah. I think there could be some kind of a relationship that picks up from the past. It's like you guys had a breakup some years ago. Then you get reconnected. Okay? You have some kind of a reconnection with this person. But the only problem is this person is involved with somebody else. But that's not going well. So they're going to be working their way out of that, and you guys are going to have a second chance. This time healed and better. Much more wise. Because you've learned so much. Spirit, tell me about the Two of Wands, the path right now for Aquarius. Show me the path here. Mirror, that's reflection. You got reflection. And here we have, oh, so mirroring each other. Self-image. Relationships reflect our wounds. And this is introspection. So you have reflection and you have mirror. That's the path. The path that you're choosing to go on is very Virgo, Sagittarius, Hermit card. You have to go on this journey by yourself right now to inner reflect. But you better hurry up, because within 30 days, you're going to be meeting this person again. There's going to be a comeback. So I really hope you are prepared. I don't have predictions like this too often in my readings, but this is a prediction reading. That's just how it came out, Aquarius. This person's coming back into your life. It may have been 20 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever, but it looks like you guys learned some lessons. You grew up. You grew inside. And 33, right? That's healing. That's second chances. 44. Maybe you guys are going to be 44. Maybe you are 44. Maybe this is, I don't know, what's up with the 44. But we have this beautiful new beginning that's happening for you guys, and it's going to stabilize your relationship, okay? So there's just some beautiful happiness for you ahead. The camera card here is at the bottom of the deck. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, and make memories. So hopefully you guys have learned from the past, and you're going to be given a second chance. Kind of like a test, a spiritual test. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about the future for Aquarius. Tell me a little bit more, please, about the future for Aquarius. This ticking time bomb, this breakthrough. Ooh, self-indulgence. Focus on self-worth. Time to heal. Shadow work. Self-appreciation. Let me get the bottom of the deck. Girl with a snake. Empath. And narcissist paradigm. That means for every narcissist, there's an empath. But what does that more mean? And people rag my ass every time I talk about narcissists, but in the past 10 years, people throw around the word narcissist as often as they throw around the word love. Apparently, everybody's a fucking narcissist. Apparently, your school teacher from 5th grade is a narcissist, and your neighbor's a narcissist, and your brother's a narcissist, and your 5 exes are all narcissists, and your daughter's a fucking narcissist, and your dad's a fucking narcissist, and I'm a fucking narcissist, and yeah, that fucker staring at me across the street, he's a fucking narcissist. They're all fucking narcissists. You know, so I'm sick of the word. I swear, every time I hear bitter old people talk about narcissist, I'm like, who fucked you in the ass the wrong way? Jesus, who left your grouchy ass for a younger woman? You know, who fucking played your ass? Like, damn. Did you have to go there? Like, do you have to call your piece of shit ex a narcissist because they wanted to fuck somebody else? Like, that does not qualify a narcissist. Anyways, so when you have the narcissist empath paradigm, on a real note, when you actually are dealing with narcissist people, there's no cure, honey. They're not going to feel better tomorrow. You can't pray them better. You can't crystal wand them better. You can't spell cast them better. You're not going to tap that ass better, and they're just going to wake up healed. Hallelujah. Okay? It's not going to happen. When you're actually dealing with a narcissist, there's no cure. They're just selfish pricks, and they give 2 shits about other people. They just don't care. They don't care. A dog could die in the street, and they don't fucking care. They would run them over, probably. It doesn't mean they're homicidal. It just means they have no empathy. None. They don't feel bad for people. I don't know what's wrong with them, but they don't feel bad. It's always about them. They do twist it to be about them. And I really do talk about narcissism in a serious way because my uncle is actually a narcissist. Diagnosed. I mean, he really is. He's a sick man. And he hurt his parents. He hurt his children, and he hurt his wives. He abuses them physically. He doesn't care. When he goes out to eat with them and somebody compliments his girlfriend or his wife, he says, no, you're not talking about how good they look. You're talking about how good I look. He doesn't like his wives to get compliments. His kids are meant to feed his ego, so they better be beautiful. They better be successful, and they better make him proud, because then he wants to be around the kids, because they build his character up because he's so low. And with his parents, it's not about what he can do for them. It's about what they can do for him. And so for his parents, it's always been, you better give me the money, give me the support, give me the love. Even when my grandpa was dying in a hospital, he yelled at him and went off at him for embarrassing him in front of his friend. He had no empathy that his father was sick and dying in a hospital bed with a tumor in his brain. No empathy. When he went to his mother's house after his father died, my grandpa, instead of asking her how she is, he hadn't seen her in weeks, he barges through the door, asks her where his stuff is, and backs her in a corner and wants her to sign over the house to him. Narcissist is a real sickness, and he just had no empathy for her grief, no empathy for me in the family. He hates me, even though I've lost all the men in my life, my father, my grandfather, my kid's father. You know, you think my uncle would be there for someone like me? No, not there at all. He despises me. That's a real narcissist, because when you take the attention off of them, they get pissed off and angry, because it's supposed to be all about them. They're the grandiose, they're the god, the goddess, the center of attention. They are the sun. Now, I happen to believe in astrology, people that have a narcissist disorder, I believe they have a Rahu-Sun conjunction, meaning they have a Rahu and a Sun in the same house. And I believe it's extremely strong for people that have Rahu and Sun in the first house of the mind, of the brain. The first house is mind and brain. So I believe that is one area where you can tell if someone, you know, was kind of born with a disorder. I also feel if it's, you know, not the sun, it would be the moon. I think the moon and Rahu together can lead to narcissism. They can lead to a grandiose personality, but it can also be the opposite. Sometimes the Rahu eclipses the moon and the sun, which is what they do, and makes them have no ego and no drive and no self-importance at all. So it really depends on the sign that is in that first house, in my opinion. Is it a Leo? Then sun would be, you know, in a good position. Is it an Aries? Then sun would be exalted. So you have to see where the narcissism would really start up. If it's a moon sign, are they a Pisces? Because then if they have a moon Pisces first house with Rahu, that could be a sign of narcissism. But it could also be a sign of introspection and isolation and depression and complete shyness. So you really just have to see what nakshatra. There's all these other details. But anyways, I don't know why I was going there. If you are dealing with a real narcissist, they're not going to change. This person is learning and changing. So I don't think that you're dealing with a narcissist. A narcissist wouldn't change. That's, I guess, the point I'm trying to make is narcissists don't grow up one day and just change. They're born with a disorder. It's a disability, basically, and they have a disability, which is empathy. They cannot empathize for you, and they'll never care about you. And you just have to get over it. The reason why people end up in relationships with a narcissist is because they have a lack of self-esteem. They have a very, very, very big vault, like not a vault, but an empty hole, a void is what I'm trying to say. A void in their heart of a father figure or a mother figure. They have some serious issues. They are absolutely codependent, but 9 times out of 10 times, any woman or man that ends up with a narcissist has a dysfunctional relationship with their parents. They are either foster kids, they are either adopted, or they are abused or neglected. And because they've been beat down by people in authority, they tend to seek out their comfort zone and have someone beat them down that would have authority over them, because they have yet to break that barrier of self-worth, value, self-appreciation, and confidence. Because you see, the narcissist will always cut down their confidence. So they need that person in a very codependent, sick way. And like attracts like. So it's not that narcissists attract narcissists. It's that a dark, low vibe attracts a dark, low vibe. And they're kind of a sick soulmate pair. They're almost fated to be together because like attracts like. Can those people change? Yes. A person can get out of being codependent. A person they can stop. They can go to some self-help groups. They can get classes. They can meditate. They can do some healing. And then they can get rid of their codependency. But I'm going to be honest. I have 2 women that are readers in my mind right now. And I don't know if you're watching me. I'm not going to say names. Don't worry. I'm not going to embarrass anybody. But I know these women are about 50 years old, okay? I would say between the ages of 45 and 55. I'm going to give them a 10-year scope. They're experienced, they're intelligent, they're good-looking, they have a good career, they've had money, they're responsible, and they're single. And they do have a chip on their shoulders, and they're bitter because they ended up with narcissistic men. And it is all because they do lack self-worth, self-appreciation, and confidence. Now, they come off like they have confidence because they're on YouTube and they're preaching to other women, which is great. But you can tell how they have insecurities. And when they get some kind of card that triggers them, that Knight of Wands or the King of Wands in reverse or the King of Swords, okay, or the 7 of Swords or the 5 of Swords, those are trigger words for them. Those are trigger cards. And it's immediate. Oh, this is the first word that comes out of their mouth. This is a narcissist fuck. This is a narcissist fucker right here. This is someone that is all about them. They care nothing about the other person. And they simply go there. It's like night and day. It's like coming into a room and putting a light switch on. Click. Something goes off. Something clicks inside of them. And so I'm just using that as an example because it doesn't matter how popular you are, how much of a voice you are to other people. When you lack confidence in a relationship, it looks different than it does with your friendships and your career because there are some very headstrong, confident mentors out there that come off confident and secure. But when they're in a relationship, they're a doormat. They take the abuse because they need to heal. And I know that. And it's just something people have to learn. Okay, the person that's with my uncle, she is gorgeous. She's, I believe, 50. She looks like a Hawaiian Tropic model. She has the body of a 20-year-old. She has breast implants. She works out. Her legs are sculpted to perfection. She looks like Venus. She can wear those tummy shirts, you know, those, what do you call it? Those shirts that are like cut at the middle. Yeah, she shows off her stomach all the time. She has a piercing in her belly button and her tongue. Extremely sexual. She has long, pretty nails. Her toes are always done. She does hair for a living. She's managed hair salons. Her hair's beautiful. She does her makeup very beautiful. She's a good-looking woman. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, she looks like a 10. But emotionally, on a scale of 1 to 10, she's probably a 4. She feels far less than she actually looks to other people. And she gets smacked, punched, spit at, hair pulled, kicked, teased, made fun of, little things like a little gap in her teeth or her toenails, or, you know, he finds something to make fun of her. Her own mate, her own person. Yeah, my dick ass uncle. He's a narcissist, and so he puts her down. And the sad thing is, he's been putting her down for 20 years. She's as good as he's ever gonna get. But instead of putting her on a pedestal, he treats her like yesterday's trash. And he makes her feel like he can always go out there and get better. He has a grandiose personality, larger than life. When he shows up to my grandpa's funeral, he's the star of the show. When he goes to the kids' reunions, he's got to look his best. He's got to have flashy colors, orange, black pants, you know, like a cool colored blue vest, you know, the hair to the nine, amazing cologne, rings, jewelry, you know, the flashiest car. He's got to have an Escalade. He's got to have the fucking, you know, newest iPhones. He's got to talk about how much money he makes. He's got to talk about success. That's a true grandiose narcissist. It's not about anybody else. When he takes her out to a nice restaurant like Mona Lisa on Valentine's Day, and do you think he opens the door for her? No. He took her to the restaurant. They sat down at a table, and the waiter said, you look so beautiful. You're the most beautiful girl that's come in here tonight. I just have to say, you're a lucky man. You're stunning. He made a joke and was like, no, I'm stunning. I'm actually the good looking one here. You better get it right, because who's going to pay your fucking tip? She was like, oh my God. And she drinks. She's turned into a codependent alcoholic because she has to put up with a dickhead like that. Well, she doesn't have to, but she chooses to. So my point is, ladies and gentlemen, this self-indulgence card is about self-worth, self-respect, and doing your shadow work. It's time to heal. Okay? When it's time to heal, this is in your future. It's maybe somebody getting over being with someone like that in the past. It's getting over being in a bad toxic relationship and moving into a good one. But the only part is, it looks like you're going to meet someone with similar traits, or it's the same person. I don't think this person is bad. I think this person is good. 10 of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles, the Star. I don't see anything bad here for your outcome. But I feel like you have to work on yourself, or they do, before there's this relationship, because someone is getting out of, I think, being in a relationship with a narcissist. And to be honest, this makes a lot of sense, because I think the person that you meet in about 30 days, this Knight of Cups, is so happy to have finally met you. I think this person is like, God answered my prayers. I have a beautiful person in my life. I have someone that is worthy. I have someone that is kind and sweet and loving and caring and amazing. I have someone worth my love. But I have to get out of this toxic relationship first. I have to stop being codependent. So Aquarius, I don't know if this is you or this is the person that you're going to meet, but somebody's going to have to leave behind a narcissist to be in love with you, or for you to be in love with them. Somebody's going to bury the past and get rid of this narcissistic codependency. Because, again, the reason empaths are with narcissists is what the card says. Honestly, to be fucking honest with you, I don't agree with this fucking card. And I think that it was another fucking bitter ass old woman that made the deck. I do. I think it was somebody that has a chip on their shoulders about narcissists. And they said that empaths are with narcissists. And I think that's stupid, and I think that's bullshit, and I think that that's horse shit. Because no, empaths are not with narcissists, because that would mean empaths suffer from codependency. And that's not true. I know many empaths who do not suffer with codependency. So I think that's inauthentic, and I think that's opinionated, and I think that that's just not true. I just think that people that have codependency issues can also be empathic, and they feel bad for the narcissist. And that can happen. People can have empathy for the narcissist, and the codependent people generally want to fix them. They want to heal them and make them better. And sometimes that happens. Some people suffer with this, I have to fix the person I'm with kind of energy. I have to fix them. I have to heal them. You know, some people have an OCD about fixing people, and they just look for damaged people and they want to make them better, and, you know, whatever. But the energy that I'm feeling with the Devil card is codependency. And it does stem with roots from a mother-father. Like, there's just mother-father issues here, period. It has to be dealt with. Now, whether that's your problem or their problem, Aquarius, it's a problem. So I don't know, you know, who's going to fix what, but I know that that is going to be something that's probably going to come up. For, you know, let's just say that the woman that's with my uncle, the beautiful woman, let's say she met Mr. Perfect. Let's say she met this guy from college that came back into town, ran into her, and said, "It's so nice to meet you again. Like, wow, I can't believe you're here. Like, whoa, you look great. You look stunning. You're gorgeous. You're dropout." Like, not a dropout. Again, Rahu's fucking with me. I don't know what I'm saying. So, drop dead gorgeous. You know what I mean? Whatever. And, you know, and her saying, thank you so much, and him inviting her out. And they go out, they go to a nice restaurant, he takes her dancing. The next thing they know, they're kissing, they're making out, they go to his, you know, hotel or his apartment or whatever, and they make sweet, sweet fucking love. And she wakes up and going, oh my God, what did I do? What the fuck did I do? And, you know, Mr. Narcissist is giving her a call. Ring, ring, ring. Where are you? Where are you? Why didn't you come home last night? What the fuck's going on? Remember, it's not that he cares. It's that he wants control of the situation. So, you know, it would be that kind of equivalent. She would have to tell him that it's over, or she would probably, like what this reading looks like, because she lives with my uncle, they share a house, they've been together 20 years. If she did meet somebody great, she would probably have to see him on the sly till she can get the ball rolling on a divorce. She would probably say, you know, I'm in a terrible toxic relationship. Devil divorce right here. You know, I'm in a terrible toxic relationship. He's abusive, he's cruel, he's controlling, and I'm not just going to lay it on him that, hey, I'm leaving you for someone else, because that could be like death words, you know. So I'm going to keep seeing you, and I'm going to work on ending this. And so she would have to, of course, tell him it's over, go to the courthouse, start proceedings of divorce quietly, without him knowing that there's somebody else, you know. And that would have to be done. And this would take some time, would it not, with the Hanged Man? It would take some time, but it might leave the other guy thinking, is it ever going to happen? Why doesn't she just tell him? Right? You can't, because you can't tell some toxic, psychotic asshole that you're leaving them for someone else. And even though you want to be glorified and, yeah, tell them you're leaving them for me, you can't. You have to be delicate with mentally impaired fuckers. They're mentally impaired and disabled for a fucking reason. They're psycho sometimes. You can't just lay some shit like that on a psycho, on a narcissist. You might die. it's not a joke. Like, you could die. Like, you don't know you don't know. You have to play it safe. You got to do it right. You have to, you know, ease out of the hot seat, okay? And so that's what I kind of see happening, is someone has to ease out. There can't just be this loud, I'm leaving you for somebody else and I'm gone, bye. That's not how it works. That's not mature. That's not adult-like. That's not sane. That's not nice. It's not good. It's not ethical. It's not moral. It's not anything. It's all fucked up. So you can't just do that. Yeah. Learn how to physically protect yourself. Well, you know, that didn't quite work out for some of the women that were murdered by psychos. Just saying, you can act like an Aries 24/7 goddess of war and still die. You really should just try to be smarter than that, and have a strategy to get out. And that's what this is all about, a strategy to get out. So somebody may have to strategize to get out, and someone in this relationship is like, I wish you would hurry up so we could start our life. 4 of Cups. I wish, you know, this could be faster. Look, I don't know why you got this reading and you're going to go find somebody that is the best thing that ever happened to you, and they're in some crazy ass relationship. I don't know why that's your reading, but it is. In the future, you're going to have a little patience. You're going to have to know that this person, or you, because it could be on the other foot, is going to have to come out of a toxic relationship. And that's not easy. It's hard. But you also have to trust the universe, the star card, that this relationship that is ending is a toxic ticking time bomb, and that it is ready to explode. And finally, you meet the love of your life. They just have to get out of a shitty situation. Sometimes shit happens, guys. Just like poor Princess Diana. She fell in love with that guy, and she had to get out of a toxic ass relationship with fucking Charles and his psycho family. And she ended up dead. You know, she didn't quite ease out of it, did she? And it's funny because we talked about that earlier, how she could have maybe waited a little bit before there was any kind of publicity on it, but she didn't. So maybe this is a learning of a lesson in the past, that going in the future, we have to do this the right way. We can't just rush into things. We have to really have a very good plan. But on the bright side, let's just be positive here. On the bright side, this dickhead or girl with a snake, this narcissistic a-hole, is going to get dealt with, and there's going to be an ending to a toxic relationship, and there's going to be a beautiful, happy, wonderful, amazing relationship. That's positive. And the best news, you finally have love after like a 10-year drought, right? It is like a monsoon after a 10-year drought. You finally have love. It's like you've been waiting. You've been waiting, and God's going to gift you this beautiful person. They are going to go through this axe, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, okay? They're going to do it. Bottom of the deck, they're going to do it. Have faith and have patience. Don't be too discouraged. Spirit, let's get some wisdom. Let's get some wisdom up in here with the Soul Journey lesson cards with James Von Prague. What a beautiful reading. I mean, besides the Psycho X person over here, this is a beautiful reading. And there's love, there's beautiful happiness, there's romance, there's a happy future. Yes, you're going to survive this. It's gorgeous. Bottom of the deck is surrender. I can release my need to control. So Aquarius, you may just have to release your need to control your person's situation, because I think what I feel going on here is you're going to be like, hey, I need you to go to the courthouse Wednesday. I need you to get her to sign that shit tomorrow. And I need you to bring me proof of that the next day. So, yeah. Get moving, Rick. Let's get moving, Rick. Like, I want to know the ball is rolling. This is saying don't be a controlling fucker, okay? This person needs to do what they need to do. Don't be a control freak, okay? You need to stop. You need to just love this person, kiss this person, lick ice cream with this person, make love with this person, and have a happy union with this person. This person is working very intelligently with the Hangman card out of this situation. And can you trust them that they're going to get a divorce? Yes. Or if it's not a legal marriage, can you trust them that they're going to get out of this relationship? Yes. You know, sometimes, guys, people are not married, but they're with a psycho and they live with the psycho. So they're sharing an apartment or whatever, and the psycho likes to stalk after a breakup. So the psycho might drive by, he or she might call, you know, in the night. They may stalk Facebook, social medias. So the only way to really get rid of a psycho is to just stop showing interest to them. Be friendly to them, not cold. Just, you know, have a good life. I'm sorry it didn't work out. We'll always be friends, but then never be friends. Like, just tell them you'll always be friends and then just stop talking to them. Just act like you're busy, you know? Don't give them any hope. Don't be, I'll call you tomorrow, I'll text you later, we'll talk. No, none of that. Just have a nice day. Bye. You know, then they realize that that's it. There's no hope and it's just over. And my best bet is if you pray to God that they're going to find somebody else, they will. They will. Keep praying that they're going to find somebody else. They're going to be happy with somebody else. Light candles for them to find love somewhere else. They will. And they won't think about you anymore. But you have to give them some time to let go. You can't break up with a psycho and the next day announce on Facebook, in a relationship with so-and-so. That's batshit crazy. That's show up at your house with a freaking match. You know, like, that's batshit crazy. You don't do that with psychos. You don't go announce shit like that, you know. So anyways, surrender. Surrender your need to control. Let this person work this shit out. The lesson of the day on this reading is freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So Aquarius, I think your person's going to be free from the devil. You're going to be free from the devil, however this story works out for you. And you guys are going to be free to be happy. And you are going to get that wish fulfillment. Look at that. You are going to get love. You are going to get commitment. You are going to get wish fulfillment. You're going to get very, very happy. Very, very, very happy, Aquarius. Have trust and have faith. Let's read it. Your soul has been open, Aquarius, to receiving new wisdom and insights that will allow you to make the right choice for its own growth. Remember that you are never a victim of other people or their circumstances. See? And it's their circumstances, not yours. Okay? You have complete control over your own choices. By following your heart and being authentic to yourself, you present the real you to the world. Making decisions based on other people's expectations is not the true path to happiness. One more time. Making decisions based on your person's expectations is not going to make you happy. You are responsible for you and creating your own reality. When your soul shifts to a place of honoring yourself and all of your totality, free from judgment, only then will it find its own true freedom. Every soul is unique and follows its own path. Don't be judgy and don't give in to peer pressure or the urge to fit in. You are the only one who truly knows the real you. So feel free to march to the beat of your own drum. I love it. And I think of 2 movies with this reading. I feel like somebody's coming out of abuse. So thank God somebody's coming out of abuse. Aquarius, whether it's the person you fall in love with or it's you, somebody's leaving abuse. And I'm just so happy. The movies that came to my mind is Sleepless. No. Fuck, Rahu, stop fucking with me. Sleeping with the Enemy. It has Julia Roberts and some mustache fucker. Okay, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, she was a beautiful girl with a narcissist. And he was psychotic, unfortunately, and homicidal, you know. So he ended up wanting to kill her because if he can't have her, no one can. And that's how he viewed it, because it was all about him. And he wanted her to look a certain way, dress a certain way. I remember, if you guys haven't seen that movie, just go to Netflix or Prime and look up Sleeping with the Enemy, because that, honey, is a narcissist. And when he hit her, he blamed her. That's how they turn it around. He was like, do you see what you made me do? You made me hit you because you did something stupid. So this is your fault, right? And in order to make himself look good, he brings her back flowers and lingerie. Now, do you think that made her fucking happy? No, that made him fucking happy. It made him feel redeemed, like he wasn't such a dick. And then he got to fuck her brains out, which made him happy again. That's narcissist assholes. But it could be a girl. There's lots of girls, believe me, that are psychos as well. But I remember, you know, they were going to a party in the beginning of the movie, and she was picking out a dress, and he was like, what dress are you thinking of wearing to the party? And she was like, oh, I think I'm going to wear, you know, this whatever dress. And he's like, oh, no, I was thinking you should wear that red one I bought you. And she was like, but it's going to be cold. Why would that one's backless? And then it shows flip screen. She wears the dress he says, you know, so she does everything he says. And so anyways, it's a good movie. But I thought of that one. And you know what happened? She moved away. She snuck away. She changed her, you know, I don't know. She changed her name or some shit. She went to like some other state, and she was hiding from him. He ended up finding her. Yeah, you'll have to watch the movie. But again, she met a wonderful guy. He was working at a college. He was a drama teacher. The guy she just left was a rich businessman. He had billions, millions, I don't fucking know. But she leaves him for a simple life. She leaves a mansion on the beach to go live in the middle of the country in the Midwest with some guy who's just a drama teacher. And she was so happy. And that's this card, guys. She was so happy. She left a loveless, cold relationship and fell in love with a sweetheart that likes, you know, to sing and dance and have fun, and just a warm-hearted man. And, you know, that's what you're finding in this reading, Aquarius. Now, she still had some loose ends to deal with her ex. It didn't lessen their relationship. Her and him were divinely brought together, but she still had some drama she had to work out with this psycho when he came and found her. And so that's kind of, you know, the devil card there. And the other movie I was thinking about was the movie Enough with Jennifer Lopez. If you guys have ever seen that, it's a really good movie. I think that's on Prime now too. But yeah, she leaves another rich, handsome guy who was kind of narcissistic as well and abusive, you know, again, and he was cheating on her. They had a beautiful daughter and a beautiful home, but he treated her like scum. And she ended up planning to get out of that relationship. And she had it all planned, and she got her friends involved, and she left, and he found her. But the part of the movie that makes sense with your story is she fell in love with a guy from high school. She met up with some guy in Emerald City, whatever, some guy she knew before, and she was falling for him. And they were going to have a beautiful relationship. 10 of Cups. Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles, the Star. She was going to meet someone great. But again, this creep had to show up, you know, and ruin things and try to kill them. And, you know, it's dramatic. It's a movie. And I'm not saying your love life is like a movie, but it could be. I don't know. But I am saying that whether it's you leaving the relationship, which is the snake, or it's the person you're going to meet that's going to love you, that's getting out of a toxic relationship, it doesn't mean the relationship isn't beautiful. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that Jennifer Lopez didn't really have a good relationship with the man she met. It doesn't mean that Julia Roberts wasn't meant to have a good relationship with the new man she met. It means there was some drama that had to get squashed. And sometimes shit happens and we fall in love with people that have some drama. It doesn't mean that it's not meant to be. It just means you have to overcome and conquer these obstacles. I do think there's going to be a breakthrough. I do think that that whole fucked up situation is going to get blown up. And I do think that you guys are going to have a happily ever after. Okay? So I don't think you should have any doubts on how absolutely wonderful and blissful this relationship will be once this storm has settled. So just remember, you know, surrender your need to control the situation. Let it happen. Go inside yourself and just work on the inside. Heal it. Be aware of your vices. And just work on yourself, because the only one you have control over is you, not them, not their drama, just you. And just trust that God is bringing someone into your life worthwhile and wonderful. Okay? Let's get a message from the universe. Oops. Okay, message from the universe. Aquarius. Oh, okay. Ooh. This is your reading, Aquarius. Love in spite of it all. Love in spite of it all, Aquarius. Oh, you're so lucky. You're so lucky, love. Door to romance, woman holding a heart. Oh my God. If Aquarius wasn't getting love, this card wouldn't be in the reading. Time for a love fest. Aquarius, go get it, girl. You can get it. You can get it. Time for a love fest. Yes, romance is definitely happening. It says here, all there is to love has been there all along. So I do think there's somebody coming back from your past. I think there is a blast from your past. I think they've been there all along. Maybe they've been a friend. Maybe they've been someone you knew from school. Maybe they've just been, you know, someone on Facebook lingering around. I don't know who this is, but they've been around you all along. And, you know, if you've never met them, it just means they've been in your neighborhood or they've been in your neck of the woods, guys. They've been in front of your nose. You just didn't even see it. And there's going to be so many coincidences. There's going to be so much serendipitous red flags. The 33, the 44, there's going to be like, oh my God, goosebumps. I was supposed to meet this person. And it's like everything is happening for a reason. I'm just so happy for you. Now in the extended, I'm going to get into the outcome for Aquarius with a Cancer, Capricorn, or Pisces. Okay, those are the three signs that I want to look at. Capricorn, Cancer, or Pisces. Those are the ones that are really coming in for this relationship with you. Okay, I feel strong Pisces, but now I really feel strong Cancer. But we're going to see what the outcome is for those signs. I also want to do oracles for your future with this person and what kind of a life you're going to have. I want to ask what it's going to be like in 2 years. I want to ask what it's going to be like in 10 years. I just want to see what that future looks like for you guys. I also want to see what's going to happen with this breakthrough, this blow up of this scenario, and just kind of get a timeline and kind of get an outline of who this devil is. Like, who are they? What is their sign? What is their personality? And are they going to leave this alone when it's over? Are they just going to leave this alone for good? So I want to ask that, because obviously it's a karmic connection, and probably an abusive and ugly connection. So I do want to get some advice there on that and do an oracle on that as well. So we're going to look at that in the extended. So if you guys want to go over there with me, you can. But before I go, I'm going to pull a Sacred Traveler Oracle for you, just for everyone watching, and thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in my extendeds, you can go to jks1111.com. It's a subscription. I don't have all those little fun gimmicks that everyone has. What are they called? The Venmos and the, I'm not tech savvy. I don't know the name. It starts with a P. Some kind of a place where people can go and get like donations to support them on their channel. And they get bonus readings and stuff. Like, I don't have all that stuff set up, guys. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that yet. So all I have is my jks1111.com. It's a website, and I have a subscription there, and you guys can support me that way and just subscribe. It's $99 a month. I give you extra videos there. You get all the extendeds. Sometimes I throw in some love spells or some love oils or little things like that. And I've been offering a special for the September joiners, that if they join in September, that they're going to have their names pulled in a reading for a live for their situation as a thank you and a bonus. Because I just started my subscriptions, guys. I had it for a while and then I canceled it, because I was having problems with PayPal taking money and not giving me the money. And so people were paying, but then I wasn't getting paid, and then they were canceling because they didn't get their stuff, but I didn't get paid. So I was like, well, there's a problem here. So I quit that and canceled all my subscribers. And then I reopened it up with my Stripe. So I lost all my subscribers and I'm starting fresh. And that's why I'm offering the September bonus reading, just to get my subscribers back and to get new subscribers. So if you're interested in that, please go there. All right, so the oracle you have is Great Adventure. I have to pick one. You got 4. Solitude, In the Flow, Journey by Moonlight, and bottom of the deck, Discovering Truth. You stand in the light of truth. And I like this picture especially because I see people with the fork in the road saying, go this way, and the other one says, go that way. And this person doesn't need to ask for directions at all. He knows where he's going. No one has to tell him. He is very sure in himself. So I feel like that's a sign that you're very sure of what you want and where you're going. The Great Adventure comes out. Take a risk, venture forward. I think it's about being open-minded in this relationship that's coming up for you. And in the solitude, it's very Virgo, Saggy energy. In silence, peace prevails. Just going within, keeping to yourself. Don't obsess over this new relationship. You know, give it your time when they're there, but then keep yourself busy. So when they're trying to deal with this devil, you're not freaking out and worrying where they're at, what's going on, all that. You're just spending time drinking coffee and tea, meditating, doing yoga, working on yourself. That's what Spirit wants you to do while this person is trying to get rid of drama king, drama queen over here. The next one is In the Flow. Everything is smooth sailing, which to me is like everything's happening as it should be. This is going to unfold the way it should be, right? Everything's going with the flow. There's a downhill. It's not going to be hard. It's going to be easy. The rest is downhill, all right? The next one, Journey by Moonlight. Believe in magic. Believe in miracles. Believe in fate. Believe in serendipity. believe in soulmates, believe in twin flames, believe in magic, believe in miracles. Okay, believe in it. You have to believe that good things happen to good people. You have to believe that if God's on your side, who can be against you? You have to believe that if this is meant to be, it will happen. You have to believe in the magic of this relationship. So I'm going to read The Great Adventure. Okay. At the end of your life, you are more likely to regret the things that you didn't do than the things that you did do. Take risks. Not every risk enables success, but if you do not try, you'll never know what could happen. By stepping out of your comfort zone, you're going to discover this new ability and new talents that playing it safe never would have. In the long run, it's no safer than venturing forth with glee. To quote Helen Keller, life is either a daring adventure or nothing. Okay? The sacred traveler wants you to know, hoist your sails, Aquarius, catch the trade winds of adventure, and enter the open seas. Explore new ports of call. It's easy to stay safe in the harbor, but that's not where the juice of life is. When you sail the open seas without knowing the day and not knowing what it will bring, life force energy is activated within you. There is no guarantees in your life. And if you don't take a risk, you'll really never know. Be willing to go out on a limb. That's where the best fruit is. When you get pushed down in life, stand back up. When you push yourself beyond your personal boundaries, life is so much more fulfilling. Ooh. And I love it. And you know, another reason why I love it is this romantic relationship is not something you would typically do. Typically, Aquarius, you would be in a responsible relationship. You wouldn't be with someone that has drama. Or if you're the one with the drama, you wouldn't get involved with someone and you would feel bad for them. You wouldn't want them to be involved in this drama. So this is not like you. It's not like you to embark on a relationship with this craziness. In lieu of that, I feel like whether you've been single for a long time or you've been in a bad relationship for a long time, you're finally going to catch a break. You're finally going to meet somebody wonderful. And just because it doesn't fit all your safe criteria doesn't mean it's not fate, and sure as hell doesn't mean it's not worth it. So this is step out of your comfort zone. Go on a great adventure with the love of your life. Have exquisite sex. Okay, sleep under the stars. Risk your life here. Go out on a limb. Be adventurous. Don't be stuck in some box. Let yourself out. I'm not saying risk your life. I mean just live. Sometimes we work and we don't live. And sometimes we just live and we work on living to the fullest. And this is a live your life to the fullest. We only get one. Don't risk your life, but don't play it safe. It's okay to be risque. It's okay to be taboo. Look at Diana. She was a queen. A queen. Or princess. I take it back. She was a princess. And she went out on a limb. She went out on a limb. And she found love. And yeah, it took her life, but she found love. And she never had love. She married Charles before she ever had any love. Before she ever dated. Before she ever experienced romance. And finally, she met this exquisite romantic partner. And her life was full of explosions of ecstasy. And it's a damn shame what happened to them. but let her speak to you in your heart about life without love isn't a life worth living. It says here, it's better to have one night of pleasure than a whole life of misery. Okay? It's better to have one romantic love fest than to live your entire life never having this kind of romance. Right? All right, guys, that's it. That's my reading. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Support me in that way. It's free. It makes me happy. It makes you happy. Hit the bell icon now so you can be notified of my next reading and let your energy come in and vibe with us. And that's it. Remember, this love is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. This isn't the end all, okay? It's always flowing. So be ready to swim. If you've tolerated my nonsense and shenanigans this far in the reading, I'm probably a good reader for you. Okay? I love you so much, and I appreciate you so much. Tell Rahu to stop fucking with me. Thank you, markers. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you all. Thank you, moderator. Seriously, tell Rahu to stop fucking with me. Thank you, Sunpal L. I'm going to kick Rahu's ass when I hang up this phone. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for everything. And I appreciate you, moderators. Now that I can pronounce it, I thank you so much for staying with me in my readings and keeping it safe and keeping it clean and just giving a good vibe to our little room here. Thank you so much. You guys are blessed, and I know it's coming for you. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Have a wonderful, beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. The last sign of the zodiac, Pisces. Tune in tomorrow. See where you're at with that. I love you guys. Bye.